So this session, we'll just continue the conversation on how we finance the green and circular transition, and will be moderated by yours truly. So I will start with you, Ernest. I mean, you already talked about the matching grant that you are providing, which really is sort of the blended finance that Jeffrey also alluded to. There's an interesting statistic of how, blended finance or catalytic finance is at $1 can unlock as much as $4 to $8 of other financing. From your experience, I mean, a lot of this is relatively new, as you mentioned, but how exactly can SMEs position themselves to be able to tap into the capital that's needed?
Okay, thank you for that question. With the experience that I have, and also the experience of running green tech, and also looking at applications from SMEs, I think the biggest thing that SMEs or even startups have to pay attention is reading. I think what we noticed over time is that we do have a poor reading culture, because guidelines may be provided in terms of what you're supposed to do, but then when you're applying for these grants, you fail to actually follow the guidelines, and that is how we always end up with a lot of projects that are actually put out there rejected. Secondly, it's also putting your house to order. You know, if you're running a business, naturally you must be able to keep financial records, because that is the only way that I'll be able to determine how you're actually making money. Because you're sweating capital, you're supposed to be actually making money in and out. But then when we ask for financial records, they're not there, they're incomplete, they have not even been tested. Other thing that an SME or startup may need to do is to, I think we heard the presentation that was made by Greg Marchand here from Avencium. Take advantage of all of these ecosystem players that are out there. They're there for a reason, to support you, to help you know how to actually overcome the hurdles. So if you avoid going through such curation, or even being supported to actually develop we have Yaka there. This is a testament in terms of a person who was looking to set up something else ended up with a different model, because he worked with people who have looked at his business from another angle. Have you thought about this? What about that? Then you start realizing, I think my business idea is this one. So you move to that. Then also know what financial services or products are available in the market. Not everything is actually provided by banks. I think ICA is one. Jeffrey here has already alluded to that. I mean, you must attend some of these events, because you never know who you meet. Just 2 minutes talking to somebody, you have an idea. Okay, I think these people are not really supporting me, but you may find the one person that you meet will lead you to another thing. I think when I was with the AGS program, I think we took some startups to Slush, and before we went there, we had like 2 days where they were actually being tutored in terms of how to actually put up a slideshow, a slide deck. And the key outcome there was, you're not going to pitch to actually get money. You're going to pitch to actually book the next meeting. So don't go out there harassing somebody because you want money. No, book the second meeting, because that is where, if the person allows you to actually meet them for the second meeting, mean that you've created interest. Okay, so always have that in mind, that the first call you're having with an investor is just to say this, I would like to talk to you at length, because he probably doesn't have time for you. Also create the right networks. Okay, join chambers of commerce, business associations. There are quite a number around there. Be a committed member and actually support the growth of those associations. There are a lot of other associations that also hold webinars, seminars online. You can join those things. You'll learn quite a lot. You pick up a lot from there, and then you also, like we had I've just forgotten his name. He spoke earlier this afternoon, right? He's somebody